The BAPS Hindu Mandir and Cultural Complex in Johannesburg, South Africa is poised to become the largest Hindu temple complex in the Southern Hemisphere. The project's first phase, including a cultural complex, is nearing completion, while the traditional Hindu temple spanning 2,500 square meters is set for completion by 2027. According to BAPS officials, Prime Minister Narendra Modi played a key role in initiating plans for the temple's establishment in South Africa.
It was Prime Minister Modi ji who actually unveiled the plans for this mandir on his last visit to South Africa. I am sure he will be very keen to visit. We also, as the South African Indian community, would be very proud and happy to host the Prime Minister when the opportunity arises. Given that G20 is going to be hosted in South Africa, I think if all the stars align and it is the will of God, Modi ji will also be here.
After inaugurating the Middle East's first Hindu temple in Abu Dhabi last year, BAPS shifted its focus to South Africa, where the cultural complex's dedication ceremony was held last month.
Inspiration both from the African landscape as well as from the Indian landscape. At our sister temple in Abu Dhabi, we have taken much inspiration from the local culture and its history. Similarly, the rich vibrancy, the tapestry of African art and culture will be side by side with the rich heritage of Hinduism and the Indian culture that immigrants have brought here.
Situated in North Riding, Johannesburg, the complex aims to be a hub for multicultural exchange and interfaith dialogue, celebrating the resilience and contributions of South Africa's Indian community. Blending African and Indian influences in its design, the temple will feature a sabha hall, banquet hall, restaurant and classrooms for various activities.
It is being built on. It's a 14.5-acre piece of land. As you can see behind me, it's a beautifully situated land, high up in Johannesburg, with a great view, amazing view. It's on one of the busiest corridors in Johannesburg, which is called the Lanseria corridor. Mandir itself is going to be 2,500 square meters when it's both finished. And the Haveli complex, the cultural complex, right now is 33,000 square meters with several floors that accommodates thousands of people.
The complex emphasizes sustainability, incorporating water efficiency, solar readiness, and environmental conservation. A dedicated group of women volunteers known as the Pink Helmet Group worked tirelessly painting the complex and sanding intricately carved pillars ahead of last month's dedication ceremony.
The Pink Helmets, we dubbed ourselves the Pink Helmets. We are the BAPS women's wing. We learned how to sand walls, how to prepare walls, and then prime them and paint them. And in doing so, all of the painting that you see across the complex has been done by 90% of it has been done by the ladies of the BAPS Swaminarayan Sanstha in South Africa.
Established in 1974, the BAPS South Africa community has grown to 2,000 devotees across multiple temples and centers. Upon completion, the complex is expected to welcome over 10,000 visitors weekly and provide free meals to devotees.